we keep being handed wonderful opportunities to recognize that we have a problem. And we keep finding increasingly sophisticated ways to deny that we have a problem. We need to notice we have a problem. And we need to take the time to really perceive that. And to really take it as our problem. Like not their problem, not some pick your poison.
Yeah.
Point the finger and create the appropriate disparagement that fits your particular perspective on these things.
Yep.
Nope. It's in fact my problem. I'm going to take full responsibility for where we are, which means, by the way, understanding what it means to take responsibility. I can't be an activist because activism is false responsibility. It's expecting that you can do stuff you can't actually do. Well, what can you take responsibility for? Well, the first thing you can take responsibility for is participating at all in the kind of mind, what I call a sense maker, the kind of sense maker that is game A. The game A sense maker is a kind. It's not the only one that exists in potential. There are other examples. But it's the generator function. If you always find yourself trying to figure out how to solve problems from the game A toolkit using the game A sense maker, then all you're doing is playing game A. Now that turns out to be daunting. And for a lot of people, the sort of the story stops there. Although, to be perfectly frank, for the vast majority of people, it actually wouldn't be that hard to shift. But because of the way that human beings relate to each other, it ends up being, how do I say this right? Most people look to other people to figure out what the right way to respond to the world is.
We're a mimetic creature, right?
We're a mimetic creature, right? So it's the kind of people who, for whatever, ever see that big, great photograph of like a Nuremberg style rally? And there's like 100,000 Nazis like saluting and one dude standing there folding his arms.
I've not seen it, no.
You haven't seen it? Oh, it's great. You should get it and like, put it up.
Yep.
Because the point is, if you had 10 people folding their arms, the whole rally falls apart. Because at the end of the day, people are like they're like feeling out into their environment. Okay, what is the right way to respond to what's happening? And if they're just getting signals that are all pointing in the same direction, they're like, okay, I guess that's what it is. But there are some people who, for whatever reason, because of their life experience, because of their genotype, because of pure circumstance, are in a position to not respond in the self-reinforcing feedback loop of their social milieu. If there's enough of them that are signaling something different, and they're signaling that something different with some coherence, meaning that it's kind of showing up as the same kind of signal, then you begin to get a shift. And it gives everybody else an orientation towards what right action might feel like and might look like. So that's how you begin to make the move from game A to game B.